You want to bring it inside?
Strawberries! Perfect. So, that's the biggest spider I've ever seen.
Really? Really?
Get out of here, eagle. Bad eagle. Bad eagle. Lucy! Come here, Lucy. Get out of here, eagle. This is my duck. He's going by the chicken coop. Get out of here. Oh, there he goes. Welcome back to the cabin. Bear with us. We have a bunch of stuff we were planning on filming and we went and got sick. Honestly, we don't get sick very often, so it's not the end of the world. It's actually relatively decent time to be sick because the weather still sucks. That's also code for don't judge my dirty kitchen. It was dirty before we got sick. Now we're sick and it's really dirty. But I am cooking up some chicken. I'll use this for a few things. First and foremost is gonna be chicken soup today. I'm cooking this from frozen, right? So it's just kind of like a check it 1,000 times kind of thing and see if it's done. We're close. I'm leaving the foil on because I want the broth to build up, right? Just for like 5 more minutes. This cold started with the little one. He has had a runny nose for a couple of days. I was kind of hoping it was just like maybe some springtime allergies, and then it hit Henry pretty hard last night, and this morning me and Levi are starting to feel it. Let me wipe your boogers. This is my favorite thing ever for being sick. It's garlic honey. I did actually, like, gosh, a year ago probably do a video about how I make it. Literally, you mix honey with garlic cloves. You want to bust the garlic cloves, like just with your hand or whatever, so that they open up a little bit. And you leave it, and you leave it, and you leave it, and you leave it. And in a few weeks, it gets like the honey gets really runny. I'm still nursing Sam, so I don't take like conventional cold medicine anyway. I actually really like it. The garlic is not like as strong as it would be just like a raw clove. Levi does not like it. Hold on, buddy. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait 1 second. Wait. Here. Look at new toy. Levi headed outside already. We have a bunch of firewood to get to. Oh my gosh, we're all melting down. This is what I said, bear with me. What's wrong? Anyway, Levi already headed outside. The weather's supposed to clear a bit today, so I'm hoping to get everyone outside in the fresh air. I have to plant some bare root strawberries. I bought 50 bare root strawberries from a super awesome guy in Anchorage. Was super excited to be able to get local strawberries. We live like 3.5 hours probably from this guy's house, so I didn't think I'd be able to work it out, but I did. But it's been about a week, and he said only a week in the fridge. I need to get them planted. So Levi tarped my strawberry beds the other day so that they would start drying up a little bit, and I'm hoping they're dry enough today to plant. I really need to get those out of the fridge. The ground is still a bit frozen. Levi, if you watched last week, has been working a little bit on stumps, just not quite good enough to be digging the post holes we need to be digging. For now, we're gonna do some cooking and dealing with sick kiddos.
Ew,
Shh, we gotta be quiet so we don't scare him, buddy.
ew, ew. Wow.
Okay, we're back. Don't mind the sound of cartoons in the background. I desperately need Sam to get a good nap in upstairs, which means keeping the toddler quiet. So just don't mind the mess today. But might as well show you what we're up to. We're gonna make some chicken soup. I don't have any chicken broth, chicken stock, whatever you want to call it. I do have turkey though, so let's just use that. Obviously my dishes are piled up right now, but I've learned the hard way with like my home canned goods that if I don't wash that jar, the moment I open that jar, it will sit in my sink for like a week. Oh, that's a big spider. Oh no, it's gone. It's that time of year. What all am I putting in it? I need to use up this garlic, and I've got this ginger from doing my ginger bug. Ginger's good for a cold, right? I don't have like whole garlic cloves right now. But let's get a whole bunch of garlic in there. I just go for the stuff. Little frozen chunks is on the back of the fridge. I just go for the stuff that is supposed to be good for you with your cold, right? Some garlic. Ginger. I'll put some turmeric in it. I really wanted to use my chopper for this, but Sam's sleeping good. I don't want to wake him up, and it's almost lunchtime. So we're just gonna use a knife. Poor me. I have a chopper where you like hit it and it dices it. It is like, it is worth its weight in gold. So, but I need the sick baby to keep sleeping. Chicken scraps. All right, we're gonna do a whole onion. Actually, it's light. I'm gonna save a little bit for putting in our socks later. Judge me if you want. Okay, I'm gonna do the smallest one. Okay, we're gonna go 1.5 because that just didn't seem like enough. Sun's coming out. Let's get some spices in here. I'm gonna do some crushed red pepper, a little bit of spice. Maybe push out some snot, right? Do some thyme. Okay, normally I would do potatoes, but I'm really low on potatoes, and I really want Henry to eat some of this. He's actually not a big potato fan. So we're just gonna cook up some noodles in it to lure in the toddler. And I'll get these used up anyway. I tried making my own pasta the other day. Looked really nice. Did not taste very good. Henry. Okay, last but not least, I'm gonna add a little bit of honey from my, is it gonna show it? From my honey garlic ferment. Just a touch. Uh-oh, we've got a Sam. Just some. Why not? I actually kind of like the noodles vibe. It's, you know, I guess chicken noodle soup. I'm tired. I'm gonna add noodles instead of potatoes. Now it's chicken noodle soup. Mind blown.
I never let the chickens out.
That's fine, I can do it. Okay, the sun is just starting to peek through, but Sam is still sleeping upstairs. So Levi took Henry out to get some fresh air. When Sam wakes up, I'm gonna head out. I just popped this top this is the beet juice. And I realized that I wanted to show you guys popping the tops of the probiotic homemade soda. So we'll pop the cranberry one. Okay, I tried a little sip of the beet juice one. I'm gonna mix it with water. Wow, strong. It's a little better watered down. It's pretty strong. I don't love or hate beets, so the boys are not gonna like this one. But maybe if you mixed it with like some Sprite, it kind of ruins the point in the homemade soda, but maybe you mix it with some Sprite, put something in there. I wonder if I mix them, you know, give it a little jazz it up. Still pretty dark. That's a lot better. You just need to mix them. Anyway, if you've been watching for a while, you may or may not know, I guess, but we are totally surrounded in high bush cranberries up here, at least at our property. I mean, surrounded. I could spend the rest of my life and I would never pick off all the bushes around us. Here in a couple days, we've lived in Alaska for 3 years. We've been on this property for about 2.5 years, and I've been saying for 3 years now, I want to pick a ton of cranberries and I want to can them just in water and make my own cranberry juice. Now that I have this cool probiotic soda ginger bug thing I'm doing, I really would like to do that. So hopefully this fall I can squeeze out the time to pick some cranberries and make some juice. Okay, try this. It's a mix of the two because the beets are really strong. Now just try this one. You don't want to try just this one. You can, but it's...
I was watching that thing.
That is like really stout. This is, I really like this one.
Yeah. Man, that's got some fizz to it.
Yeah, I did good on this one. I'm pretty happy with these, so. The beets are strong.
I'll take your word for it. That one's really good though.
Yeah, it's cranberry pomegranate. Time to break out the overalls. Oh, they're tucking my pants.
Oh.
It's sprinkling.
Is it? It's okay. Oh yeah.
You want to bring it inside?
Strawberries. So Levi so kindly tarped these for me. Stay there, bud. Because this is what's going on out here right now. Oh, it's still pretty stinking wet. It's okay. I'm going to mix some Pro Mix in. I got to get them planted, so.
There you go, Mom.
Thank you, dear.
You want to take back a dirt?
Yes. You know what? I was supposed to fertilize this bed before I planted it. Oh well.
Splash.
No, don't big splash, buddy. It's your nap time. Anyway.
Mom.
I wonder if Sam woke up.
Mama.
Henry. Okay. So I'm going to mix some Pro Mix in. It'll help lighten it a little bit and dry it out maybe is my idea. Lack thereof sun situation doesn't help. Of course, I put on my short boots, Henry, and I'm getting my bottoms of my pants all wet. That is by no means like perfect, but it's like 21 plants, which is what I was going for. This one, the lovely man that I bought these from already prepped, and he said to pull the runners, fan out the roots, and this crown, he kind of peeled some like skin off, if you will, like that, so it's nice and clean. The crown needs to stay above dirt, from what he said. I did this last year, but he is clearly a professional. I mean, look at that crazy root system. So let's get them in the ground, I guess. I feel like it's a little wet, but I don't really, you know, I could wait. There's new ducks in the pond. There's not really a ton of options for waiting at this point. I need to get them done. You know what? I just had a realization. How about I backfill with dry pro mix? And that'll dry up.
Whoa.
Not so muddy. I'm just worried about root rot. It's such a wet spring. Let's do that. Oh, I'm giving myself a headache. I'm actually gonna, let's prep these first. So I'm not like prepping and planting and prepping and planting. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better, buddy. All right, so he pulled off the runners and then kind of, you know, like the outer of an onion almost is the way I viewed it. Yeah. Are you fishing? Very nice. I'm thinking, I mean, this is like so muddy. Haven't noticed. Think about getting these in here and then just doing this to try and mix it up a little bit, a little less super saturated. You want the crown showing, but the root's not. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm probably still going to water these in because I watch a few YouTubers who, not YouTubers, I'm a YouTuber. Those roots spread out a bit. Who say even if it's supposed to rain, water in your seeds so that your roots grab a hold. I don't know. Right, crown's out. Roots are in. A fish! There's just such a puddle over there. We're gonna lean this way. This is the south side of the cabin. So we should get so much sun for these guys back here. I'm really excited to get as many strawberries as I can get. If you've ever had a toddler around, you know how many strawberries a 2-year-old can eat. Really fine line between roots and crown. So it sounds like I'm gonna have to run in and nurse Sam, and it looks like it might start raining again. So we might get back to this tomorrow, but at least I've got a good start going. This is exciting. This is the first thing I'm planting, 2026, strawberries. I really like this baby monitor better than the old one.
Yeah.
If it wants to work. There we go. Yeah, it's just I like it better. Okay.
That's what they needed in signs. They just picked them up. No problem.
Every time it like picks itself up, I think of that movie. Okay.
You can have the answer.
Where are you going? It sounded like it hurt. Okay, so finish planting and then we'll do the sides. 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ow! There's a splinter in my boot.
Jade on that.
Usually for me it happens when I have like a baby, you know, when I can't twitch. Alright, back in the mud hole we go. That's a good one. Holy cow, look at that. That is a good one. Put you in some prime real estate, buddy.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have some serious
These are
Strawberries going.
quality roots. Everyone says great things about that guy, so can you hand me that bucket, that Lowe's bucket?
Got it.
I'll go. Everything takes longer with babies, let alone sick babies, huh?
Windy out.
Yeah, you guys don't have to hang out if he's cold. Or you're welcome to hang out. I like the company. Okay, I'm gonna this is where I'll put the little ones, and I'm gonna take those to Naomi. Spares for her. Henry's back asleep. I don't want to lug around this monstrous bag all the time. So, to the buckets. It's funny, Levi went inside, but I still have the baby monitor out here. Better not say anything mean. Okay, I'm gonna kind of scoot all these this way a little bit. I kind of squished my spacing as I went this way. Even just since I started this ground has gotten gotten a little less muddy. Not a ton, but a little. That is a beautiful one. There's a bunch of beautiful ones in here. I will probably reuse this plastic somewhere in the garden. Who knows where. So let's see if it'll start drying out here. And the tarp. This is Levi's big tarp. Levi really likes things kind of clean and neater than I care to do. But I'm trying, to be a good wife. And if it's something that is technically his and he would do it a certain way, I'm doing it that way too. So take the time to dry it out. Don't panic, but the sun's coming out. Nobody panic. The rooster's panicking. He says, sunshine. Oh, quick, get it in your eyeballs, Gus. Okay, this didn't really work as well as I wanted it to. I could run and grab a bigger shovel, but I don't want to. By hand, never killed anybody. Right now that this is cleaning, like this is almost done, I'm getting really excited about it. Alright, I'll just, now that I kind of have an idea of what I'm looking for here, do a quick little hand till. These beds also got quite a bit of wood ash over the winter. Not the prettiest last one. Nice big one though. All right, a little bit of cleanup work and these are done. Just a little bit of kind of leveling out. I am super excited now that I am to this point. I even had to put my hat on because it got sunny. So that's kind of a big deal right now. I did forget to soak the roots. I do believe I was supposed to soak them for at least a few hours before planting, so it's a little unfortunate. I'm not about to pull them all out and do it. I pretty much planted them in mud, and I'm going to water them in even though the soil was super wet. Then sometime here pretty soon, I'm either going to get a bale of straw. Probably not today. Levi's fighting for his life with sick babies in there so that I can finish this up today. And then he's gonna come out and get the chicken wire stuff done. So these aren't quite done yet, but getting them planted was a really big deal while it wasn't raining. I would really like to get jams and jellies out of this. I would really like to just have strawberries all summer for everyone to snack on. I hope these beds do well. Ow. Quickly, while I'm still dirty, I have a friend who's having a baby this summer, so I want to bring her these extra bare roots that I have, but I want to go ahead and get them started for her. I still have the strawberries that I grew last year. They're just overwintering in the garden right now. Perfect. So I'm going to see my friend in a few days at a Mother's Day thing, assuming the boys get better, and we'll give her some bare root strawberries. Perfect. So, that's the biggest spider I've ever seen in all my life. Stop it. Look at the size of it. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm done. Clean up and everything. I am going to tap back into baby duty. Levi's going to tap in and get just kind of a makeshift little fence up so the dogs aren't at least stepping on them. We don't have any staples. I ended up using them all the other day. What did I use them on? When I split the chicken coop in half. That's what I used them all because I'm a terrible shot with the little stapler thing. But he's going to get something makeshift up just to keep the dogs out of it. And then when I can get my hands on some straw, I will mulch them. I was just reading that you don't really want to do leaves because that's not enough airflow. But I'm pretty excited. And I need to stop telling Levi it's going to take me 5 minutes to do something. And then it takes like 4 hours. But we're done. And that is the big first step in planting for 2026. So go us. Very excited.